Transgender introduced me to the lifestyle. And I was amazed and all of that, and I still was working and things of that nature. Through that transgender, I met the other transgender woman that introduced me to adult. Then after she introduced me to adult, I was introduced to the streets. I work the streets too. I'm no angel when it comes to my life has been from hustle from the beginning all the way to now.
Started from the bottom.
Started from the motherfucking bottom. Now I'm here. Okay, and I worked and I met her. She introduced me to that. I started answering calls. I started seeing gentlemen at the house and stuff like that or whatever. I got involved with a guy. The guy wanted to be boyfriend and stuff. He was a no good, dirty, tired, late trap ass fucking trade that we all girls in life experience. And we need to understand that the enemy comes as your friend and not your enemy. That's how the enemy gets in because he comes as your friend. That was my enemy. Because
how old were you at the time?
Oh my God, I was 20.
Okay.
You're 20. And 20 or 21. And this, I'm dating him and stuff like that or whatever. And I started to say, okay, well, I can't hook anymore. I sacrificed making money for a relationship. And he wasn't doing shit. He was a bum ass nigga, bum. Okay? And I went back to the workforce. And I endured a lot of stuff because when I went back heavy to the workforce, I was really heavy into transition, like really heavy. And I experienced a lot of discrimination. I'm born and raised in Miami. And if anybody knows anything about Miami, Miami is a Caribbean descent place. And a lot of people from the Caribbean and the islands, they come with their religious backgrounds, their religious beliefs about homosexual. They
burn them all.
Yes, it's very bad. So I grew up during that period of time where it was death to a girl on the street every week. A girl was murdered every week. Like, she was killed. And it had something to do with this and the influence that culture brought to Miami. So when you meet a Miami girl and you be like, damn, why is she so bangy? Why is she so ratchet? Why is she so this? It's because of what we had to endure from where we're from.
I never knew that. I mean,
yes.
I know how I've heard stories from Miami girls, some of the stuff, but
so I also have a book coming out. So there's a passage in my book where Jasmine and I were talking about a couple of days ago, and the passage, she asked me, she says, Maddie, are you proud that you've...
Which Jasmine?
Her name is, she's a fish.
Okay.
She said, are you proud that you worked the streets and the sex industry and all this stuff? I said, no, I'm not proud of it. I thank God for it. Because it helped shape me into... It gave me how people really are. Not only did I learn about men, I actually learned about people. I actually learned about how people perceive other people.
You in the chateau.
Who's that?
This right here is my best.
Y'all in the chateau.
Hey, baby.
I'm actually filming right now, so I'm gonna call you as soon as we're done. This is my best friend. He went. You're crazy. I'm gonna call you as soon as I'm done.
You in the chateau.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right, baby. It's cool. I love it.
Everybody knows the chateau.
That's the chateau, honey. That chateau is legendary. Girl. Anyway, so she asked me, and at first I stumbled over it because this wasn't a queen asking me this. This was a fish.
Way different.
It was a total different because it was just like, because it was different. Are you proud? And I just was like, with a queen, I'm like, girl, you know how it is, bitch. We done did the same thing. This is a woman. So I had to really let her know that the struggle is real.
So let me ask you, could you ever see yourself on the streets again?
No.
No.
No. I promised God. I told God this. I'm very into religion. Very. I told God, I said, God, if you give me an opportunity, just if you crack the door, I'm gonna kick the rest of it down. Crack the door.
Just get me
out of here.
So
I was walking the street one night and I was just like, God, I cannot do this anymore. And that night, a car rolled up on me. I had on a red, white, and blue bathing suit, 2-piece. I had a big afro wig. I gotta tell you the story. A car rolled up on me.
Just walking the street.
Walking the street.
Pumping.
Pumping, bitch. Get that corn, bitch. 24 fuck, 44 suck, honey. I was 24 suck, 44 fuck, 60 for everything. Bitch, that was during those days, bitch, when $60 was a coin. So I'm walking the street or whatever, and like this car rolled up on me, and he was like, hey, baby, I got $20 for a blow. And I was like, all right, cool, I got in the car with him, and I told him, I said, baby, do not park right here. Do not park here. He's like, baby, I just want to give you a quick blowjob. I cool. So I pulled up there, and as I'm putting my pants down, I see the bushes moving. And I said, hey, baby, do you see that? He's like, come on, baby, let me suck the dick, let me suck it. So I'm hesitant, and this fool just raised up with a fucking little sawed-off little thing. He said, bitch, y'all don't motherfucking move. So I'm frozen right here. Bitch, you ain't got it with a pistol? You ain't got to tell me but one time, bitch. So I'm frozen like, bitch, okay. He was like, fuck, nigga. This is Miami. You know how Miami swag is. Mm-hmm. Fuck, nigga, get out the car. Get out the car right now, fuck, nigga. Give me all your motherfucking money. And I just was sitting there like, it was a green Honda Civic. So I'm frozen. So the dude was like, nigga, don't kill me, man. Please, dog. Please, bro. Bro, don't kill me, bro. She got all the money, bro.
Wow.
This nigga, bro, she got all the money. She got all the money. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm sitting here, I got this sawed off little shotgun in here. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. So the man, he took the man off. The man took off all his jewelry. The man took off running. I was like, really? The man took off running. This nigga jumped in the car, bagged this motherfucking car up with this pistol. If y'all ain't never been through any nigga situations, you don't understand what I'm telling you. This nigga bumped that motherfucking Civic like that. Bagged that bitch up, and it was a stick shift. This nigga, that fucking Civic kicked back like this, and I'm still frozen like, bitch, he got this pistol this way. This nigga is whooping this car. So he took off. He was like, bitch, you gonna give me all your motherfucking money. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, baby, listen, okay? That nigga was finna give me $20, suck my dick. I don't have no money. I just really got out here. You know what I'm saying? I was saying in my mind, God, I ask you, if you give me an opportunity to get away from this shit, I won't do it anymore. That was my last night.
On the street.
Man, this motherfucker took me way up 79th Street, because this is 79th. He took me up 79th, drove up 119, way in the cut somewhere. Had this motherfucking pistol. The police was coming this way. That nigga pulled his mask up like, this shit was amazing. He pulled his
It's something a person would even believe telling the
story. It was amazing. He pulled that mask up like this. He said, bitch, don't look at me. So I did this. Bitch, I'm not finna turn my head. Bitch, you gonna get, I need to know, bitch, is it now? Is it today? So I looked at him like, he was like, bitch, don't look at me. So I just stared at him like, bitch, what? He had his mask off or whatever. So he driving. The police went by. He pulled over to this little cut or whatever. He was like, bitch, get out the car because you gonna give me all your motherfucking money. So I got out the car. He came around. I wasn't gonna run. I'm terrified, Mm-hmm. This motherfucker had the gun in my back. He said, walk forward. And we walked in these bushes by the tree. He took my purse.
Did you think it was over?
Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I did. I've had several death experiences with that shit.
But you thought that was over?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. He took my purse. He dumped my purse out on the ground like this, whatever. And he raped me. Mm-hmm. He did. Thank God that it was the rubber involved. Mm-hmm. But he raped me. You get what I'm saying? He dumped my stuff off. He said, get down on your knee. He had this pistol in my face. Get down on your knees and suck my dick. And you ain't got no money. So you gonna... It was crazy. People do not understand. Okay? When girls tell you stories like this, you cannot believe that a girl really wants to be on the street or really wants to be a part of a business that's so dangerous. Mm-hmm. People cannot believe that girls really choose. You cannot. You can't think that. You cannot. And I know that I'm still here to tell stories to people that are ignorant to the situation, mm-hmm. that watch me but would have no idea that this is the stuff that I've been through. You see, you live in a big lavish house. You have money, but you don't know where I come from. You have no idea, and you have no idea why. People say sometimes that, I'm a bragger, and I say no. I post and show things, everything that I do, so that girls that are going through similar situations,
they can do it too.
It's not impossible.
So let me ask you. You went from the T-girls, and then your phone started ringing. People's calling now, getting them. When did What made you first choose Big Dick Bitch? Like, how did that? Was that something that came from you? Or
Well, that
someone
came
else?
from me. Big
Okay.
Dick Bitch came because, I mean, shit, I didn't know what to say. I mean, I know that men, that the whole transgender situation is taboo. And I know that men are really into it. Yeah, they say that they don't. There are a lot of men that say, well, they're not gay. Okay. For a while, I struggled with the understanding of that because I'm like, okay, it was two dicks. So two dicks means men.
Do you agree with that?
I struggled with that for a while.
Okay.
Then I started to identify and say, okay, well, when men look at other men, they're not interested.
Mm-hmm.
Men is looking at me because I embody
A woman.
a woman.
Right. Me being close with training women, I understand that.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah,
It's a difference.
Yeah, it's a visual. The visual is a woman, you know. So this man he's having a straight thought. The dick comes as an extra amenity. Now it's when they start. It's when they start participating.
Being too involved with it.
Yeah, in the dark arts, honey. When they start dabbling in the dark arts, bitch, and playing around with the wands,